Friends, someone has wisely said that while a person learns to speak just a few days after birth, it takes a lifetime to truly master when, what, and how to speak to someone. Our words are powerful, and knowing how to use them is an art that most of us spend our whole lives trying to perfect. Today, I want you to listen carefully because this story has the potential to change your life in ways you might not imagine. Once upon a time, there was a disciple who lived in a Buddhist monastery. One day, feeling deeply troubled, he approached his guru and said, "Guruji, I don't want to stay in this monastery any longer." The guru, sensing the weight of his disciple's burden, asked him with kindness and concern, "Why, my child? What has happened? Why do you seem so distressed?" With tears welling up in his eyes, the disciple began to explain his turmoil. "Guruji, the other disciples in the monastery mock me. They laugh at me, saying that my family is so poor that we don't even have enough food to eat. They make fun of me because my father is an alcoholic who abuses my mother and my siblings. They sneer, saying how miserable my parents are, and question how I can even live with them." As he spoke, his voice began to tremble, and soon the disciple was sobbing uncontrollably. He felt humiliated, broken, and trapped in a cycle of judgment and ridicule. The guru, with the wisdom and patience that only comes from years of meditation and compassion, listened intently to every word. After a long pause, he looked at his disciple with gentle eyes and asked, "How did your fellow disciples find out that you are poor and that your father drinks?" The disciple wiped his tears and, feeling a mix of shame and regret, admitted, "Guruji, I told them myself. I was hoping for sympathy, hoping that by sharing my pain, I would receive some comfort from my friends." The guru sighed, not with disappointment but with understanding. "My child, then it is your own doing that they mock you. You must understand that there are some things in life that we must keep to ourselves. There are some personal struggles and pains that should remain private, sacred even, within the confines of our own hearts. But you made the mistake of sharing them with others, and that has led to this suffering." The disciple, still feeling lost, asked, "Guruji, what should I do now? What's done is done, and I can't take back my words." His voice was filled with desperation, yearning for a solution, a way out of this emotional prison. The guru nodded wisely and said, "Yes, what's done cannot be undone. But today, I will share with you 7 important lessons. 7 things you should never share with anyone, not even your closest friends or family. These lessons, if you follow them, will protect you from unnecessary pain and allow you to live a more peaceful, fulfilling life." The disciple, now filled with curiosity and hope, sat up straight and asked eagerly, "Please, Guruji, tell me, what are these 7 things?" The guru leaned in closer, his voice soft but powerful. "Listen carefully, for these lessons will stay with you for life, and they will guide you through every challenge you face. The first thing you should never share with anyone is your life goals and dreams." The disciple was taken aback. "But Guruji, how is sharing my dreams with others wrong?" he asked, genuinely confused. The guru smiled and said, "When you speak of your dreams, when you reveal your deepest aspirations to others, something within you changes. You feel a false sense of accomplishment just by sharing, and this can diminish the fire of passion within you. Once you've shared your goals, you may no longer feel the same burning desire to achieve them. Not only that, but when you tell others about your dreams, their expectations of you increase. This creates pressure, stress, and imbalance in your life. Your dreams are sacred, and the satisfaction of achieving them in silence is far greater than the praise you might receive by sharing them prematurely. Let your success announce itself." The disciple nodded, absorbing this wisdom, and the guru continued, "The second thing you must never discuss with others is your life's problems. Sharing your struggles with others may feel like a relief in the moment, but in reality, it often leads to more problems. Most people will either not care or worse, they will find satisfaction in knowing that you are suffering. Only a small handful of people will truly want to help you. So, before you share your troubles with someone, Ask yourself if they are truly worthy of knowing your pain. Not everyone can understand, and not everyone deserves to know. The guru paused, allowing the weight of his words to sink in before continuing. The third thing you should never share is your family's problems. Every family has its own struggles, and it's important to remember that those issues should stay within the family. Outsiders may pretend to care, but often, they will use your family's troubles to their advantage. Resolve your family issues with your loved ones. Talk, listen, and work together, but never expose your family's vulnerabilities to the outside world. With a deeper understanding settling in, the disciple listened intently as the guru went on. The fourth thing you should refrain from discussing is your possessions. When you talk about what you own, even if your intention is not to boast, people may misunderstand and see it as arrogance. This can breed envy, resentment, and even hatred. People will begin to distance themselves from you, thinking that you are trying to make them feel small. In difficult times, those same people will not offer help, thinking you are self-sufficient. Always be humble about what you have, and instead of flaunting it, use your resources to help those who are less fortunate. The guru's voice grew more solemn as he shared the next lesson. The fifth thing is to never speak of your charitable deeds. The world needs kindness. It needs people who give without expecting anything in return. But if you do good deeds only for the recognition, you are doing it for the wrong reasons. True charity comes from the heart and brings inner peace. Don't let your ego drive your generosity. The disciple was learning more than he ever thought possible. And the guru, seeing the change in his student, pressed on with the sixth lesson: never talk about your income. Financial matters should always remain private. People can easily judge you based on your financial standing, and this can lead to unnecessary complications in your relationships. Keep your wealth to yourself, and never inquire too deeply about someone else's. Finally, the guru shared the seventh and most profound lesson: never reveal the secret to your success. While it's noble to help others, success is not a one-size-fits-all journey. What worked for you may not work for someone else, and if they fail, they will blame you for their misfortune. Success is not about following someone else's path. It's about forging your own with determination, faith, and hard work. The disciple, now transformed by the wisdom of his guru, understood the value of keeping certain things private. He felt a deep sense of peace and clarity. He thanked the guru from the bottom of his heart and promised himself that from that day forward, he would guard his secrets wisely. Friends, I hope this story has inspired you as much as it inspired me. There is immense power in silence, in keeping certain things sacred. We live in a world where everything is shared, but the things that matter most, our dreams, our struggles, our families, should be treated with care. If you found this story meaningful, I encourage you to take these lessons to heart. Like this video, share it with others who need to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more life-changing stories. Thank you for watching, and may you always walk the path of wisdom.